young sheriff, a Louisiana-born gold record star with one of the biggest voices in country music. His name, Faron Young. His story and music are next on Country Music's Star Route. With your host, Rod Cameron. Featuring Larry and Laurie, the Collins Kids. Glen Campbell. The music of Gene Davis and his Star Route Band. The Randy Van Horn Star Route Singers. And saluting the career of Faron Young. Now, here's Rod Cameron.
Hi, and welcome to the show. You know, back in the days of the Old West, when you ran into a star, it usually meant you were face-to-face with a sheriff. Today, when you run into the young sheriff, you're face-to-face with a star, one of the biggest stars in country music. Most anyone who hears the great big voice of this week's special guest can tell you that this is Faron Young.
Well, how I'd love to be around you when the lonely nights around you. How I'd love to be alone with you. But I'd give the power to read your mind 1 hour. How I'd love to be alone with you. Just to be with you one night, you and me alone. Kiss your lips and hold you tight and have you for my own. This could be a joy unending, could be a real beginning. How I'd love to be alone with you. Just to be with you one night, you and me alone. Kiss your lips and hold you tight and have you for my own. Won't you try to be my baby? Just for once and then, well, maybe I can always be alone with you. Well, won't you try to be my baby? Just for once and then, well, maybe I can always be alone with you. And I can always be alone with you.
It wasn't very long ago that Faron Young left his Shreveport, Louisiana dairy farm with a brand new guitar like this one. He began to write and sing country songs, and it wasn't long before he landed a recording contract. Then a heap of hits soon followed. Right, Glenn?
That's right, Rod. You know, one of the first big records that I remember Faron having was a thing called Going Steady. And that thing was #1 on the country charts for 6 months. And it goes like this.
Well, me and my baby, we're going steady. We ain't married, but we're getting ready to tie the knot, and I'm gonna make her my own. Well, now that I've found her, I'm gonna keep her. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. She's my baby. She's going steady with me. Well, I've been honky-tonking round here about all my life. But now that I've got a steady babe, and I'm gonna make her my wife. Well, all you roving ramblers, leave her alone. Don't even try to date her on the phone, 'cause she's my baby. She's going steady with me. Well, now, pretty baby, that we're going steady, I'll go up and I'll ask your daddy what he thinks if you and I are wed. 'Cause I love you and you love me. We're both as happy as we can be, 'cause you're my baby. You're going steady with me. We'll get the rings and be on our way to see the preacher man. And when you say I do, sweetheart, I'll place the ring on your loving hand. Everything's gonna work out fine. I'll be yours and you'll be mine, 'cause you're my baby. You're going steady with me. I said you're my baby. You're going steady with me.
One of Faron Young's biggest hits was a gold record called Hello Walls, which we're going to hear now. Then the Collins kids are going to tell us about one of Faron's road tours when they sing I've Been Everywhere.
Hello, walls. How'd things go for you today? Don't you miss her? Since she upped and walked away. And I'll bet you ready to spend another lonely night with me. But lonely walls, I'll keep you company. Hello, Wendell.
Hello, hello.
Well, I see that you're still here. Aren't you lonely? Since our darling disappeared. Well, look here, is that a teardrop in the corner of your pain? Now don't you try to tell me that it's rain. She went away and left us all alone the way she planned. Guess we'll have to learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, Ceylon.
Hello, hello.
I'm gonna stare at you a while. You know I can't sleep. So won't you bear with me a while? We've gotta all stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I've got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time.
We've been everywhere, cross desert fair, breathe a lot of air, travel had a share. We've been everywhere. Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winston, Sarasota, Wichita, Tucson, Wild, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Matamala, Apple, Bangalore, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Toronto, where I'm We've been everywhere, cross desert fair, breathe a lot of air, travel had a share. We've been everywhere. Well, the Rock Island Line's mighty road. Rock Island Line's road to ride. Rock Island Line's mighty road. If you want to ride, you gotta ride like fight. It's just the Rock Island Line. Well, it's cloudy in the west, looks like rain. Round the bend comes the passenger train. Northbound train, southbound track. Down we come, but he won't be back. Well, the Rock Island Line's mighty road. Rock Island Line's road to ride. Rock Island Line's mighty road. If you want to ride, you gotta ride like fight. Pick it up station on the Rock Island Line. We've been everywhere. We've been everywhere. Cross desert fair, breathe mountain air, that we've had a share. We've been everywhere.
Well, the fireman said before we died, there's 2 more lines I gotta ride, 2 more things I gotta see, and there's a hot cup of coffee and a cold glass of tea.
Well, the Rock Island Line's mighty road. Rock Island Line's road to ride. Rock Island Line's mighty road. If you want to ride, you gotta ride like mighty. Get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line. Reno, Chicago, fair, we've been everywhere. Cross desert fair, breathe mountain air, that we've had a share.
We've been Rhinestones, rhinestones for your little hand. Daddy bought 'em from the rhinestone man. Rhinestones, rhinestones for your curly hair, just like the ones Mommy used to wear. just like the ones your mommy used to play. Your mommy's gone so far away, and Daddy thinks of Mommy every day. I don't know, but I believe Mommy's wearing diamonds in her hair. Mommy's wearing diamonds in her hair. Oh, I wish things could be like they were. Mommy left you here, and you look so much like her. And every time rhinestones you wanna wear, I think of Mommy, rhinestones in her hair. Rhinestones, rhinestones for your little hair. Daddy bought them from the rhinestone man. Rhinestones, rhinestones for your curly hair. They're like the ones Mommy used to wear.
Oh, to take a guy like Bob Hope to top Faron's record of entertaining troops in the service. As Private Young, he toured Army camps the world over to play to some 10 million soldiers. Now, if you could just figure out a way to sell each one of them a phonograph record.
Well, Rod, I think the best way to get somebody to buy a phonograph record is to give them $5 and take them out on a Saturday night. And you know something? That's a good idea for a song. Hey, hey, hey! Well, I've been a-working hard the whole week now, and I'm gonna have some fine women in song. Gotta work next week, that's all right. I got $5 and it's Saturday night. My music and dancing, flirting and fun is gonna go on till we pass the one. I'm gonna go where the lights are bright. I got $5 and it's Saturday night. It's gonna get right tonight. Gonna get right tonight. Everything'll be alright. 'Cause tonight is Saturday night. Hey! And all the folks wonder what the future may bring. I'm gonna have fun and feel the pain. My pants are ragged, that's alright. I got $5 and it's Saturday night.
Dancing, flirting and fun, gonna go on till the way past one. I'm gonna go where the lights are bright. I got $5 and it's Saturday night. Gonna get right tonight. I'm gonna get right tonight. Everything'll be alright. 'Cause tonight is Saturday night. Hey!
Wonder what the future may bring, but I'm gonna have fun and feel the pain. My pants are ragged, that's all right. I got $5 and it's Saturday night. My music and dancing, flirting and fun is gonna go on till we pass the one. I'm gonna go where the lights are bright. I got $5 and it's Saturday night.
Hey, Rod.
Sit and talk for a minute.
Sure will.
Mind if I ask you some questions, if I don't get too personal?
You can't get too personal for me. Shoot.
Well, the question we usually ask first is one that everybody seems to be interested in, and that's how you got started.
Well, that is a good question. I started off with a fellow that I've seen on Star Out before by the name of Webb Pierce.
Oh, yeah.
Webb gave me a job playing the big bass fiddle. That was the biggest instrument. I was the littlest guy, and I was singing, fronting his band for him.
All right, how did you get the name Young Sheriff?
There's another good question. You're loaded with them. Now, everybody, you know, back when I first started singing country music, has a name, like Ernest Tubb, the Texas Troubadour, and then there's Hank Snow, the Singing Ranger, and you can go on from there. So we came out and made a motion picture, and that's where I invented.
My racket, eh?
And I'm giving it back to you, by the way. We figured we'd try to find a name for ourselves. We got about 65,000 letters in on it, and we gave a free trip to the Grand Ole Opry to whoever wanted. I think 64,000 of them called me Faron Young and the Young'uns. That was going to be the name. And then we finally got one from a little girl up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, called us Faron Young, the Young Sheriff and the Country Deputy. So we ended up with that one.
Well, I know you started in Shreveport, but where do you live now?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Got a lot of neighbors that we know down there.
A whole lot of neighbors, we sure do. I guess about all the, what we call the hillbilly singers, or country singers, live in Nashville.
You have a family, of course?
Yes, right. I got 2 boys, and my wife, and a dog.
They travel with you?
The dog, unfortunately, he don't get to go with us too often, but I take the family with me to the better places, like Europe or Hawaii or somewhere. But
that's nice.
when it's 52 below zero somewhere, they never go, just me.
You just built a new home, didn't you?
Right, and we got moved in about 18 months ago down in Nashville.
I tell you, if you wouldn't mind, we'd like to load up the Star Out cameras and get down there and visit with you for a while.
Be my guest. We'd love to show you around.
Good.
The sprawling ranch-style home of the young sheriff is located on 9 beautiful acres in the Harpeth Hills area, near Nashville. By any standard, the Youngs live in a Tennessee showplace. The barn out back is a favorite gathering spot for Faron and the boys. Here, Damien and Robin get a few pointers on the operation of a tractor from Dad, who used to live and work on a Louisiana dairy farm when he was about the same age as his boys. Faron's pretty wife, Hilda, would like a word with the boys. The young sheriff and his popular country deputies spend over half of every year out on the road, so Faron grabs every opportunity to spend as much time with his family as he can. The career of Faron Young, which got underway when he was in the armed forces, is one of the most outstanding in country music. As a songwriter, several of his tunes have gone over the million mark. On the road, his personal appearances just keep setting new records. And as a singing star, his rich, deep voice is considered one of the best. Well, here's a sure way to make a hit with the youngsters in the family. Bring home a fancy go-kart with a Surrey on top. Faron Young is well known for his huge transportation collection. Besides several automobiles, including this junior-sized limousine, he's a licensed pilot and skipper of a luxurious cabin cruiser. Damien and Robin find there's plenty of going room on the road that runs through their ample yard. Even at home, the big business of the talented Mr. Faron Young goes on, with fan mail to answer and booking dates to confirm. Faron's secretary, one of the busiest gals in Nashville, minding the store at his downtown office. If you ask, how's business, you'll find the answer on these walls in the form of many, many songwriting and record-selling awards, which country music has given to one of its favorites, Faron Young. Each award represents another gold record, another measure of a mighty successful country music career. Faron's elaborate hand-tailored working clothes have become his trademark, and his sensational career is a lasting contribution to the world of country music.
Each day there's someone who pays for another's mistake. The guilty go free, but the heart of the innocent break. You brag that you cheat, or I'd never believe it was so. But if that's the fashion, then leave me to sorrow and go. I guess as time changes, the cycle of life changes too. But if that's the fashion, it's the kind of love I never knew. I guess as time changes, the cycle of life changes too. But if that's the fashion, it's the kind of love I
Faron Young is a big part of country music's new look. They say about all he's retained of the old look is the warm, plain, old-fashioned feeling of the music. I think this feeling comes across best in such inspirational numbers as his When I've Learned.
I've met the master on my knees, been tested, yes, and tried. I've seen the God of heaven, the fields and the countryside. I've been the husband of one wife, and I've heard my newborn baby cry. Yet when I've learned enough to really live, I'll be old enough to die. Old enough to die. I'm just a plain, hard-working man. No stopping place have I found. And though I'm tired, God knows I'm still inspired. At night when I down, I've learned to like it on God's green earth. And yet I wonder why. 'Cause when I've learned enough to really live, I'll be old enough to die. Old enough to die.
Faron, sure been a pleasure having you on the show.
Oh, thank you very much, Rod. It's been my pleasure, and I hope I get to come back.
You're welcome anytime.
Thank you. Bye now.
Now until next week and another Star Out salute, this is Rod Cameron speaking for the whole gang and saying, we hope your lucky star shines on the route you travel. So long.
Alexander, inviting all our friends to drop us a postcard or letter, telling us who you would enjoy seeing next on Star Route and how you like our show. Just write Star Route, care of this station. Our show, Country Music's Big Salute to a gold record recording star, came to you this week from Hollywood. Star Route is a Medallion production.